Acadia is blameless. You have your criminal here. Judge him, and him alone.
You're not... even... you... God damn it.
Careful. This could get out of hand real fast.
Don't listen to the mainlander. My brother knows what we've got to do.
Mainlander cleared my farm, avenged my family, more than the rest of you ever did for me.
Everyone said their piece. It's clear what we have to do. Out of the way, Captain.
Alan, no!
Those sins! Those murdering sins! I've been telling you for years we gotta do something. Time's up. We're doing it now. Grab a gun from my shop if you ain't got one. We're taking care of Acadia. Starting with that synth bastard!
Leave my gun!
Alan.
Join us at Acadia, Mainlander.
My long walk is over.
Every time you open your damn mouth, Alan, the whole town suffers. Shut up.
What? You... I oughta...
I've been wanting to say that since we first met that guy.
Don't listen to the mainlander. My brother knows what we've got to do.
Mainlander cleared my farm, avenged my family, more than the rest of you ever did for me.
Alan's never been afraid to do what needs doing.
Everyone said their piece. It's clear what we have to do. Out of the way, Captain.
Alan, no!
Sins! Those murdering sins! I've been telling you for years we gotta do something. Time's up. We're doing it now. Grab a gun from my shop if you ain't got one. We're taking care
Old
of
Longfellow
Acadia.
knows what he's about.
Hey, Amanda.
Those tools you found are a joy to work with. The Gators.
Cassie.
The Dalton family was great one.
Hey, Alan.
You're here.
Mitch.
And I serve those bastards in my own bar.
Hey, Alan.
You're here. you first came ashore, I didn't know what to make of it.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Sandra, Teddy.
Follow Alan.
One way or
He'll see
the
us
other.
through.
Doctor's gonna be necessary.
Hey, Alan.
You're here. You're here. When you first came ashore, I didn't know what to make of you. But you stood your ground against Avery. Told her straight about the children and the problem they pose. I know you had a chance to interfere with this. Try to stop us from doing what must be done. But you stayed out of it. We've had our differences, to be sure. But I'm proud to stand here. With you.
I don't want your friendship.
Listen, you don't need to like me to see that this has gotta happen. Acadia's been manipulating us for years.
Right.
You ready to end this?
Uh-huh. This is nothing but murder. Stop it while you can.
Too late for that.
Mob justice is no justice at all. Let's just stay out of this.
Everyone!
Glad that's...
you go down there, you're not coming back
Dima.
up.
I'm
Dima,
gambling the
there
lives
are
of my
always
people.
options. Don't do
Your
this.
trust in
Don't.
Far Harbor is not
Don't leave.
misplaced. If well, living in a scientific observatory wouldn't exist. Exactly be high on my list of comfortable spots. At least that fog is far enough below. I was talking more. Kind of easy for you to say that, though, isn't it? But I had Chase. You and I, we can't pretend to be anything else. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks?
Your memories led...
What?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Why?
I needed, but I couldn't.
You're a fraud.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, if they knew. And then without us.
Right. So... So, you did all of that on your own? Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Dima. Let them decide.
And if their judgment is to destroy Acadia, the synths I've gathered here are innocent. I'm responsible for them being here.
You really think Far Harbor will destroy Acadia if they find out?
They were willing to kill the children of Atom for far less.
Never mind then.
Then you agree that Far Harbor must never know what happened?
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
It didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
There must be another way we can make things right.
None that I can see. The authority of the High Confessor is absolute. The children of Atom won't see the need for peace unless he changes his mind.
If it means peace for the island, all right. Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
You really think you can get together a convincing replacement?
Yes. Helping synths recover what they've lost means we've had to become familiar with memory wipes and facial reconstruction. And I knew Tectus very well when I was still living in the submarine base. I'll use that as the basis for our replacement's new memories. You simply need to deal with the real Confessor Tectus while I prepare a volunteer.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him. But any method that removes Tectus from power indefinitely should work.
Are the children gonna stand down just because this replacement tells them to?
Dissent may arise, but the children have seen what happens to those who speak out. Our replacement will leverage that fear to serve the greater good.
Okay, I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested hearing all you know, in private. All we have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising. To do so, I'll need raw material. Martin recorded many of our conversations. Those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed, but I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago when he needed respite from the family. Go there and collect any tapes you can find. I'll begin work on our replacement. And here, I want you to have this as well, for what you've done for us.
Hey, Dima.
Let's hope that Martin's refuge turns up something useful. have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd, hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children, it's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I, they're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out!
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
The Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Hello, Nick. How have have you been?
I haven't woken up discovering any new missing parts in a while, so I call that a win.
I stopped counting the number of repairs I had decades ago. I have bad actuators, frayed wires.
Rusty joints, patched power couplings, and don't even get my secretary started whenever I tell her I literally have a screw loose.
You know, it's actually pretty nice being able to complain about this with someone who understands.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
How should I earn Tectus's trust?
Prove your dedication to the family. Help when they ask. Show that the children and Tectus can rely on you. He'll be less likely to suspect one of his favorites. Now, are you ready to set this plan in motion?
How are the preparations coming along with the replacement?
The initial stages have gone well, though the reduced time frame raises some concerns. But he should be ready by the time the deed is done.
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
Gwyneth.
Stop! This is a sacred place!
Why have you come here? Are you seeking the truth of nothing?
The truth of nothing? What does that mean?
If you are truly prepared to hear it, then I will tell you. The children of Adam have been deceived by Martin, by Tectus. It's a false gospel, all of it. What they don't want you to know is that Adam is but a tiny mote in the vastness of nothing. Nothing is the true nature of existence. I have seen it with my own eyes. A void so vast and empty, like a night sky without stars. I know it is difficult to accept, but you must. And so must the others. They deserve to know the truth.
What if you misunderstood what you saw and overreacted? Do you really believe that everyone is wrong about Adam, except you?
I can't think about that now. I've strayed so far from the path. I don't dare look back.
If you stay here, you're as good as dead. You need to leave this island and never come back.
There's wisdom in your words. If I cannot save the children of Adam from their blindness, perhaps I can spread the word elsewhere. Yes, Nothing's will becomes more clear to me now. I must spread the message to all who will hear, no matter how far the journey. You should tell Richter and the others that I'm dead. I can't risk them following me. Thank you for opening my eyes to that which I could not see.
Did you hear that?
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased.
Another child,
Say we get out of
dead
here.
at the hands of Far Harbor. Barbarism. Sister Mai.
You're back. Thanks again for being game to track down that pump regulator. Now, care to check the stock?
Finally got that regulator from the Vim factory.
You did? Oh, fantastic. So that regulator should slot right into the apparatus downstairs. My bypass to the filters should take care of the rest. Unless I mess something up. Those arches should start spraying all the irradiated water the children could ask for. I was thinking, since you did all the heavy lifting, you ought to be the one to christen the old girl. Plug in the final piece? You willing to do the honors?
So, all you did was bypass the decontamination filters.
Well, if you want to oversimplify the heck out of it, yeah. Pretty much. I had to hook up a little rig to support my fix. But so long as that keeps working, it should keep the rads coming. So, you willing to finish the job?
Could the bypass be reversed?
Sure, theoretically, if my rigging failed, which is possible. There are going to be some wet, unhappy children of Adam, though, if that happens. But we're not going to know either way until that regulator's in place. Now, how about you take care of that missing piece?
Sure, I can take care of that.
Great. Pump's down in the bay. Shouldn't give you any trouble. And here, for what you've done.
That old robot living in the observatory has been aiding Far Harbor. Heretic.
Gwyneth's heresy must be dealt with.
Sister Gwyneth won't be troubling you any longer.
She brought it on herself. Won't ask you for the details. Doesn't really matter to me. You've done well. Proved your devotion, and more important, your loyalty. Adam smiles on you today, brother.
Great! So, where do I cash in my Adam bucks exactly?
Since you've served Adam well, I'll overlook your insult. Here, take this. It's not just a weapon.
I think I deserve a real reward. Something I can actually use.
Do not fear. You will be recognized for your dedication.
So, was this a paying job?
Do not fear. You will be recognized for your dedication. Here, take this. It's not just a weapon, it's one of our sacred artifacts. Go forth, and show no mercy to the enemies of Adam.
Sometimes I feel as though the Archimus is staring right through me. I wonder what realm she sees.
Missile launch sequence initiated.
No! Find the
heretic!
heretic!
Protocol engaged. Blast doors sealed in 30 seconds.
Heathen!
25 seconds to lockdown. 20 seconds to lockdown.
You're suffering in Adam's globe.
Seconds to lockdown. 10 seconds to lockdown. Lockdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lockdown complete. Commencing launch. Missile launch sequence initiated. Lockdown
Time to make
protocol
our exit.
engaged. Blast doors sealed in 30 seconds.
Getting
25 seconds to lockdown. Lockdown in 5, 4,
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it.
The key to division, yes. Reunion with Atom at the flick of a wrist. An object of true power. Lost to the ages, unfortunately. What did you wish to know?
I recovered the key. I think you should have it.
You found the key.
If you had the key, would you use it to launch the nuke? To bring about division?
A question I've asked many a time. To experience instant rebirth as incalculable new worlds. Well, there are few gifts greater. But this island, Adam's kingdom, we have been given stewardship of this place. To abandon it, it would be an affront to everything he has granted us. Such a grand division. It is not our family's path.
Have you been searching for the key?
There was a time when we sought it more fervently. But after years of fruitless hunting, we took it as a sign. If Adam wanted us to have such a relic, he would make it so.
I think you need to reconsider your stance on using the nukes.
Really? I will not lie. Hearing such a thing from you does carry weight. But I must know why.
Think on the omens, the deeds I've done for this family. Adam sent me here to aid you. And I'm telling you, the nuke is the true path to him.
He sent you. Yes, it all makes sense. The true path. But alas, the point is moot without the key.
I still think launching the nukes to bring about division is the proper path.
You needn't convince me further, child. But there is nothing...
Uh-huh. We don't need to wait any longer. I recovered the key, and I say it's time we bring about division.
You've had it this whole time? This was a test. I will address...
Sometimes I feel as though the Alchemist is staring right through me.
Gather, brothers and sisters.
Engaged.
Do you hear his call? Division is at hand. Adam's Chosen has unlocked the gate to his true power.
25 seconds.
Come to deliver us from the iniquities of this existence. To find
Lockdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lockdown complete. Commencing launch.
I can barely tell us apart.
Know what? Never mind.
May Adam guide your path.
High Confessor.
Far Harbor claims another of our brethren. Their demise cannot come soon enough. But, I'm sorry. You needed something.
Any other work you need done?
At the moment, no. Perhaps some of the other children might have need of your services. Now, unless you require something else.
The wind turbine powering Far Harbor's condensers? Dima built a kill switch into it. And I recovered the code to take it offline for good.
Dima. I knew that machine was the key. Though I suppose this only further proves the sanctity of our goal. Even Far Harbor's so-called savior knew those beasts couldn't be trusted. So at long last, Adam has granted us, you, the chance to return what is rightfully ours. To restore the missing piece of Adam's kingdom once and for all. So tell me, are you prepared to do what must be done?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What's going to happen to Far Harbor with the condensers gone?
What should have happened long ago? Adam's holy fog will overrun the town. The island's beasts will no doubt follow suit. Far Harbor will be no more. Are you ready to make it so?
Not for free, I won't.
You bring down those profane condensers, and I guarantee you a reward. But
Many would do harm to Adam's faith. Visit Brother Cain if you're in need of protection.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
I quake before Adam's majesty. Far Harbor will know Adam's wrath.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Ah, hello, child. To what do I owe the honor of such a visit from one of his favorites?
I had something else I wanted to ask you about the submarine's launch key.
And what would that be?
I recovered the key. I think you should have it.
You found the key. Holy Atom, it is a miracle. This family owes you a great debt. But we must not lose focus. We cannot rest until Far Harbor is wiped from the map. But you have done well today.
High Confessor.
Uncovering such a relic. You did well returning the launch key to our family. Very well. But I assume this isn't simply a social visit.
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from...
Martin! Play it.
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin! It can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Division will find us all in time.
Is it true? You made it past the baseless Guardians. Huh. Adam does watch over you, doesn't he?
Child. Show yourself. Ah, there you are. Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
It's over, Tectus. Dima sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you agree to leave for good, I'll let you live.
You're working for... You're not bluffing, are you? There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes.
And you're sure you weren't followed?
You needn't worry. Martin has no ears down here. Now, what can you tell me?
Why are you so afraid of Martin?
Afraid? It is not fear, child. Martin, he was the fearful one, unwilling to stand up to Far Harbor, to fight for this land. I am the only one willing to do what is necessary to keep this family safe, and I will not allow him to put this place in jeopardy again. Now, your tape. Did Martin give it to you, or did you find it elsewhere? Please, I must know.
Dima sends his regards.
Dima! You traitorous! You
Nonsense!
We'll be taking that.
his lights guide you.